Good morning, fellow diamond painters. DP Crazy Lady on a Wednesday. It is the 28th of February, 2024. It is 6:40 a.m. I've been up for about 2 or 3 hours. Puppy again. I'd like to know what it's like to sleep through the night. Maybe one of these days I'll find out. It's 60 degrees right now, but we just got through having a major thunderstorm here about an hour ago. And they say we're going to have some more on Wednesday and maybe Thursday. So, fun. I'm almost done with this. I've finished the bottom and the right top. And I'm getting ready to work on this left corner. So later this afternoon this will be done, and I'll probably decide to go ahead and kit up the October skies, and maybe I'll come on and show this finished and do a little bit of kitting up with you on video. I'm not good at that because being that I'll have to use the Elizabeth Ward with this one. I've got to figure out, I've got to cut them up first, and I don't know how Dreamer runs theirs. I don't remember if they put theirs in order or if theirs are mixed up just like Diamond Art. So, nothing else is going on, but I will try and do a kit up. Even if I do, I don't know what I'll converse about because there's not a whole lot to talk about from day to day, you know. I mean, nothing in my life happens on a daily basis. It's, you know, it is what it is. But it is morning, and I thought, well, if there's somebody out there who gets up and has their coffee in the morning and they want to hear me babble, well, here I am. Babble about nothing, you know. I'm trying to think of what to make for supper today again, and I'm thinking I want to make something really good. I made chicken with cauliflower and cream of chicken soup stuff in the oven last night, and I wasn't in the mood to eat it, so I didn't eat any. I had a piece of peanut butter bread. That's what I ate for supper, and I know. And then later on that evening, I had a half a bag of popcorn that popped in the microwave. I just didn't feel like eating. I wasn't really hungry, plus that chicken, and so it just, excuse me a minute, a tickle in my throat. Sometimes, you know, you cook something and you're just not in the mood for that particular item. That particular, you know, your taste buds just aren't ready for it or don't look forward to it. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to make today. I'm going to go through my freezer and see if I have. I'm pretty sure I have some roast beef in there. You know, a chuck roast or something that I had cut up. And maybe I can, I think what I might do is throw it in my pressure cooker and barbecue it, do a barbecuing. And when I was at the food bank yesterday for bread, I got little teeny dinner I call them, they look like sliders, but little teeny dinner rolls are squared. And since I, don't eat a lot of bread, that would be perfect to make like, a couple little barbecue beef slider sandwiches. Have those for dinner, and I have some, what do they call them? They're roasted carrots. They were in a freezer bag. They're like the oven roasted, they're basted already with seasoning and everything. And so I could have those instead of, French fries, which I don't have anyway. And have that, and that should be plenty for dinner, and maybe some applesauce or something. So that sounds like a meal to me. I just have to see if I can dig through my freezer and find it. Find the beef. I know there, it's like, where's the beef? It's in there somewhere. And I saw part of these video. I didn't get to see it all. I seen part of it. The way she puts it was her first dreamer. Congratulations to you, V. Enjoy. Number one on my list is Craftably. I'll put, and Dreamer and Diamond Art they're somewhere in the middle to bottom. I'm not sure. Once I do this October Skies, I'll let you know, because it'll be the first one I've done of this style for Dreamer designs, and we'll see what it's like. The other Dreamer designs I have, which I won't be doing until the fall, is the one that's the Halloween with all the animals dressed up. So that one will be in the fall, I suspect. Really, I don't follow seasons, but I have so many other, to do. It just depends on the mood I'm in, what I feel like doing. I can still hear the wind a little bit out there, whipping the tree. I'm waiting to see if it's going to come down like a bat out of hell again. I'm back to watching NCIS. I think I'm in the 4th season. And it's some of the episodes I remember, as they're going along. And some of them, it's like, well, I must have missed those, because I don't remember. So I'm watching it so I can, get to the end or whatever it is. I don't even know if it's still on. It probably is. What else? Let's see. Not doing anything else today. No adventures outside, that's for sure. Tomorrow is church dinner, so I cooked today. I don't have to cook tomorrow. And Thursday is bill paying day also. So if I get on here on Thursday, it'll be early like it is right now. 5, 6, 7 in the morning, because by the time it hits about between 9 and 10, I'll be heading out to pay a couple bills, drop my rent off, my lot rent, and take care of a couple other, pick up a couple items at the grocery store that I need until I get hold of my mother and see if she wants to go. Toward the weekend, I think. Probably Monday. See if she wants to go. It just depends on how she's feeling. With the way the weather is, with the rain and everything else, arthritis, all that stuff, acts up, and I know it. My knees are really starting to bother me. And the one thing I noticed the last 2 days, and that's got to be because of the weather change, I have been sneezing like you wouldn't believe. I mean, someone said if you sneeze so many times in a row, you die from that or something. I don't know what they're talking about. You hear these old wives' tales from old wives, and you don't know, what they're talking about. But I sneezed like 4 or 5 times right in a row. I just kept sneezing. I couldn't stop sneezing. And I'm doing the same thing again today, this morning. Just sneezing. And I'm not catching a cold. I don't feel, no fevers, no aches, no thing. Well, aches, aches, that's old age aches. But I just keep sneezing. And it's not pollen season, that's for sure. And I've never had allergies. So I don't know what the dickens is going on other than, I could say weather changes and it's affecting sinuses or something. And they say Ohio, is, great for sinus problems. That's, number one. Should be on their license plates. Visit Ohio. Welcome to the sinus state. That's, it's, the weather is, out there. So, I got a tickle in my throat. Keeps. Oh, excuse me. I did check that do not call registry. I'm gonna have to put you guys on pause a second. Oh, hold up. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a tickle in my throat. I sure didn't want to do that. It brought tears to my eyes. I didn't want to do that coughing live. Oh, after I get off here, I'm going to have to get another cup of coffee, I think, or something. But what the heck was I talking about? Oh, I coughed it right out of my brain. That do not call registry. I checked it. I'm still registered with them. They said that, you can't re-register your phone number. It's already there. I registered it back in 2010. And but it states on there, just like I commented, that will not stop political, insurance, those type of things from calling. So what good does it do to register it when those are the ones I'm trying to stop calling me? Oh, I can't get over it. I just can't. And today or yesterday, I think I got maybe 4 or 5 calls total, so it wasn't too bad. A couple of the ones that I do have blocked will ring once, and then it will immediately hang it up. It'll disconnect them. But I can only block so many. So I guess I'm just going to have to put up with it, or maybe they'll get tired after a while when, they're getting nowhere. Because with caller ID, I am not I only answer the phone for my brother, my mother, and you know, the drugstore. Particular things that I know I have to answer. Otherwise, and my number, I don't put my number out online anywhere. So, and I know the computers that they have, it just runs through a sequence of numbers, and they just start dialing until they catch somebody. But it's getting ridiculous. Because I was told that even when telemarketers and stuff call you, they're not allowed to call before 9 o'clock, and they have to stop calling. I think it's after 5 or before 5, somewhere around there, something. And these calls are starting at like between 8:15, and then they run until, I've had a few of them that were like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. So it's, like I said, it's getting ridiculous. So it's driving me nuts, just a little. So I can't wait to get this finished, because the thing I look forward to is kitting up, and I am so hoping that when I go to open up this Dreamer design, that there's not a lot of static. I don't know. I've had it for quite a few months. Last year, my daughter had gotten it for me, and I don't even think I looked at the colors to see what colors of ABs and such are, but I will open all that up for you guys when I get ready to kit it up, and it should be later this afternoon. I figure, okay, it's 7 a.m. right now. I should have this done in a couple hours. I've got to make some breakfast here in a little bit, so I'll be taking a break for that and straightening up the kitchen after breakfast. And so I figure let's put it at about noon, and I'll try and get back on here. Oops, Dr. Drill. Back on here and show you the finished product, and open up the October skies, get it, showing it on the table so you can see it, and then I'll move it aside and set up to pull out my containers so that we can kit up together, I guess. And like I said, I don't know what I'll even talk about when I'm doing it, but I'll give it a shot, see how long it takes me. Yesterday, I must have been a clutch yesterday. 3 times I've dropped my drills. The one time I was holding them like this, and I went to bring them back toward my lap, and then I went forward again, and they just went flying all over the carpet. I had to sit down there and pick up. I've got other drills down there too. I vacuum every other day to collect all the drills and pitch them. They get sucked up in my vacuum cleaner. And I had to sit down there on my hands and knees and pick up individually the ones that I had dropped, because I need them for these, all these gnomes, because there's at least another, what is it? What have I done now? There's another like 8 months worth. Oh, my nose. Another 8 months worth, and I need every drill. I'm not sure how well these were sent, you know, as far as, are they sending enough drills? You know, am I going to be short? Thank goodness I do have enough saved. The last thing I did when I did the Pinson, the Sweet Life, I sat there for a little bit and said, you know, am I going to save these drills or not save these drills? And I thought, you know what? The only drill that I ended up saving was the ABs. They were the orangish ones. They were really pretty. I saved those, and the rest of them, I said, you know what? I'm done. I opened up my big jar and dumped them. Every last container right in the jar. Now, as far as the squares, I'll have to look at those when I go and do those and see if there are any of them that I'm shy of. Because I can only save so many, you know, and I'm not going to keep saving them all. I just don't need to. Because so far I haven't, except for Diamond Art running out a couple times, and I didn't at that time have any extras and had to wait 3 weeks in between each time I asked them. So, and then the next time I dropped some drills, I had them in this case that I have, and I set the tray down inside the case to get some either more glue dots or whatever I needed to do, and turned around. I went to pick it up, and the tray flipped, and the drills all ended up in the case, mixed around by the bottles. Thank goodness the bottles were all closed, but the drills that were in this case, in this tray, I had to go in and pick them all out and collect them because I needed them. It's like, I can't believe what a klutz I am lately. Just, you know, I try to hang on to it the best I can, and they just go flying. And I know darn well a lot of you have had the same issues. And this glue dot is not picking up. Now I'm going to have to, okay, where'd I put, ow, I'm sitting on my tweezers. Ouch. And there's the puppy. And I got to, it's raining again. I can hear it. So, well, I guess I'm going to get off here and get some breakfast, because he's wandering around probably wanting something. And he does get his scrambled egg in the morning. So, I will, like I said, we'll make this, say around noon, I will try and get back on here. This will be done, as long as I don't have to deal with him all day long. He's a lunatic at times, and he loves to play, and my daughter will play with him most of the time. And here I went, babbled again, and I have nothing to talk about, nothing to say. But good morning, everybody. We'll try and see you in the afternoon and get started on October skies, which means I will be getting started a day or two early, which works for me. And so once I finish this and I add the other two in, that means I've done at least 8 I think it's 8 items. Wait a minute. Let's see. Gnomes in the Snowy Forest, March Gnomes, Not a Hoarder, Cat Coasters, The Sweet Life, Spring Gnomes, and then the Easter Gnomes. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 7. I'll have done 7 paintings in the month of February. So I guess that's good. I don't know. But we shall see what happens with October Skies, because if I work on that, I don't know if I'll be working on anything else in between, because I'll have finished the Easter one, so I'll be ahead. You know, I won't have to do anything until, you know, April. So I'm ahead. So unless there's any PR packages coming or anything small that I happen to have that I want to try and finish, I want to do the those little cardinals for my mom. Those are due for her by toward the end of April on her birthday. So I'll have to get to those in March sometime or the beginning of April. So, all right. Well, like I said, I just babbled over nothing. So I will get back on here later, I guess. I'm going to go make some breakfast. I'm going to have me another cup of coffee, and I will chat with you later, babble with you later, and this will be done. So, hugs, DP Crazy Lady. I am out. Bye-bye.